There was once a house with 1, 2, 3 little pigs inside and their mother. Now the 3 little pigs weren't really quite so small, and the mother said to them one day, "You 3 pigs are getting too big. You're going to have to go out and make some houses for yourselves." Now the first pig was sad. The second pig was sadder. But the third pig was a very clever pig and knew that the mother was right. Now the next morning, when the sun started to shine, out they went along the road, and as they walked it was hot, 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 hot. And they met with a man with a great big bundle of straw upon his back, and the first pig said, "Man, give me a straw," and never a word of please, and never a word of thank you. But the man was hot, 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 and he took the straw from off his back and gave it to the first little pig. And the first pig put the straw inside of the ground, and straw inside of straw, and soon there was a wall and a window and a door and a roof. And the first pig looked and went, "My house is very strong." But the third little pig was a clever little pig, said, "No, no, 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 no. The big bad wolf who lives at the top of the hill will come down, and he'll huff and he'll puff and he'll blow your house down." "I don't think he can," said the first little pig. And now there were 1, 2 little pigs. And along they walked along the road, and who did they meet but a man? And this time the man had a great big bundle of sticks upon his back. And the second pig looked and said, "Please, man, can I have your sticks?" But never a word of thank you. But the man was hot, 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 hot. He took the sticks from off his back and gave them to the second pig. And the second pig put the sticks inside of the ground, and sticks inside of sticks, and soon there was a wall and a window and a door and a roof. And the second pig looked and said, "My house is very strong." But the third pig, who was a very clever pig, said, "No, up at the top of the hill there lives the big bad wolf, and he'll come and he'll huff and he'll puff and he'll blow your house down." "I don't think he can," said the second little pig. But now there was only 1 pig left, walking along the road, and who did they meet but a man with a great big barrow load of bricks. The third pig was very polite and said, "Please, could I have some of your bricks? Thank you very much." The old man gave the pig the bricks and some cement, and brick was placed beside brick, and soon there was a window and a wall and a door and a roof, and the house was very strong. But up at the top of the hill there lived the big bad wolf, and he licked at his lips and he rubbed at his tongue and went, "Yum, yum, yum, piggy wiggy for my tum. I like to eat pigs for breakfast and dinner and tea." And he went to the house that was made out of straw, and he rat-a-tat-tatted on the door. Little pig, let me come in." But the first pig said, "No, no, no, I won't let you in, not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. In that case I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." And he took a big deep breath, and he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed, and he blew the house down. And the little pig with its curly tail ran and came to the house that was made out of sticks, and just got inside in time. The big bad wolf was very angry, and he rat-a-tat-tatted at the door and said, little pigs, let me come in." And the 2 pigs said, "No, no, no, we won't let you in, not by the hairs on our chinny chin chin. In that case I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." And he took a big deep breath, and he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. And the 2 pigs ran away with their curly tails behind them, and just got into the house that was made out of bricks in time. And the big bad wolf was very angry, but he pretended not to be. And he rat-a-tat-tatted on the door, and now there were 3 little pigs inside, and he said, little pigs, let me come in." And the 3 pigs said, "No, no, no, we won't let you in, not by the hairs on our chinny chin chin. In that case I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." "I don't think you can," said the 3rd little pig. for my house is very strong." But the big bad wolf took a big deep breath. And he huffed and he puffed 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 and he couldn't blow the house down. And the three little pigs danced all around, and then they heard a scrit, scrat, scrit, scrat, scritch. And they knew it was the big bad wolf climbing up the wall. And the third little pig lit a fire in the hearth. They heard a scrat, scrit, scrit, scrat, scrit, scrat, scritch. And it was the big bad wolf on the roof. And they made a big pot of water on top of that fire. And the big bad wolf started to climb down the chimney, and his tail went into the water, and he screamed, "Ah!" But he tucked his tail inside of his belt, and his toe went into the water, and he screamed, "Ah!" And as he tried to scramble and climb out of that place, he slipped and fell into the pot. They put the lid on top, and that night they had wolf soup for supper. And that was the end of the big bad wolf. And I hope that the three little pigs lived happily ever after.